Module 11 review. Scatter plots. These plots are talking about the scatter plot. So it is either positive, going up, as x increase, the y also increase. Or it is no association at all. No association at all, the points are just scattered without a pattern. And the third one here is negative associations going down. As x increase, the y decrease. Okay? Outlier is a point that is alone, and the cluster is the group of points together. Whenever I have a group of points together, we call it a cluster. And also we have two types of associations, either linear that makes a straight line, or non-linear that makes a curve like this one. So together, the scatter plot shows the relationship between the weight of a car and the number of seats in the car. Interpret the scatter plot. We have both number of seats and the weight, both of them together. What does he want? He say, first, is it positive or negative? If you have the points, you can draw a line between them like this as much as you can. So this is positive. So either A or C. As the number of seats increase, the weight increase. Yes, as the number of seats increase, the weight also increase, because this is a positive association. So this is the correct answer. Number 2. What do you think? He's saying the scatter plot shows the relationship between both of them. Interpret the scatter plot. The time in years and the mass of the cesium decomposing. So when the time increase, what happens to the mass? The mass is decreasing, so this is negative. Very good. So it is either B or D. Either B or D. As the number of years increase, the mass of the cesium increase also. As the number of years increase, does the mass increase also? No. So it is not B. But as the number of years increase, what happens to the mass? The mass is decreasing. Yes. So this is why the answer is D. As the number of years increase, the mass of the cesium decrease. The scatter plot shows a negative association. In this question, is it linear or not linear? First, it is positive. As the hours increase, the number of bacteria increase, so it is positive, either A or B. But does it make a straight line, or the line is curvy like this? The line is making a curve. So yes, it is positive and non-linear. In this part, it is nearly a straight line. So we call it non-linear. Is it positive or negative? As the x increase, what happens to the y? It's going down. So it is negative and linear. Negative and linear. Why linear? Because it is nearly a straight line. It is nearly a straight line. If you draw a line like this, it is nearly a straight line. Question 5. There is a cluster at x equals 60. What is the cluster? The cluster is here. At x equal what? Take care. This is the x and this is the y. So the cluster is actually at x equal 4. Very good. So which one of them? B. Cluster at x equal 4 and outlier at x equal 1. What is the outlier? Here is the outlier at x equal 1. Again, let's do this together. Is there a positive, negative, or no trend? Actually, the points are just scattered, so we call it no trend. And this point, is it positive, negative, or no trend? It is going down, so the association is negative. As x increase, you will notice that the y is decreasing, it's going down, so negative. In this case, the 4 scatter plots show the same data set. Choose the scatter plot in which the outlier is highlighted. The outlier is actually this point. Which one of them has the outlier highlighted? Is this an outlier? No, it's close to the other points. Is this an outlier? No, it's close to the other points. Is this an outlier? No, it's also close. The only one that is alone is this one. So this is the point or the graph that has the outlier. Number 9. Scatter plot shows the relationship between the birth month of every student in Marit's class and their height, which is the best interpretation of the data. Let's see together. We have both the birth month and the height of the student. Is there a relation by logic between if you're born in February and you're told or in your height, if you're born in January and your height? Of course no. So we call it no association, and if you notice, it's not increasing, not decreasing. There is no association at all. So we call it, which one of them is the correct answer? Negative association? No. It doesn't depend on their months. The height of students doesn't depend on their birth months. Yes. The height doesn't depend on the birth month, so the scatter plot shows no association.